I'm used to the calm. The hum of my boat's engine as it idles in the driveway, the sun rising in the sky, casting golden hues over the quiet suburban neighborhood. It's a Tuesday morning and the world outside seems still, peaceful, almost serene. I don't mind the routine. I'm a Navy commander, retired now, but the rhythm of military life sticks. There's a comfort in predictability, in the silence that comes with the end of a mission, the stillness of home. My wife, Tasha, is still in bed, nursing a cold. She won't get up for another hour, maybe two. Our daughter, Layla, is on summer break, but she's already out playing with the other kids. Life is simple here in our suburban enclave. It's a far cry from the noise and chaos of the cities I've patrolled or the seas I've navigated. A far cry from the weight of command and the constant battle for respect. The house is quiet. I breathe in the smell of fresh coffee brewing from the kitchen, listening to the birds outside. I can see our neighbor, Mrs. Henderson, out of the corner of my eye. She's walking her dog, the tiny poodle that always seems to be barking at something invisible. She gives me a small nod as she passes, her gaze lingering just a moment too long, but I don't think much of it. It's just a part of this neighborhood, the same suburban routine I've grown used to. The boat. It's the boat that catches people's attention. I didn't think twice about parking it in the driveway. It's a small, modest 18-footer, nothing special. Just a weekend project to remind me of the sea, of better days. But as I sip my coffee, I see the figure across the street, Karen Wilkins. She's standing on her front porch, phone pressed to her ear, staring straight at me. I feel her gaze like a needle digging into my back. Her husband, Greg, stands in the driveway talking to a neighbor, oblivious to the tension building. Karen doesn't like the boat. I know this because she's told me repeatedly how it's an eyesore. Not that she's ever directly said anything to me. No, Karen prefers the passive-aggressive approach. The silent treatment, the disapproving looks, the subtle hints. I shrug it off. I've lived in neighborhoods like this before. Wealthy, predominantly white, and steeped in the illusion of civility. They never quite know what to make of someone like me. An African-American man, former military, someone who doesn't fit the mold of what they expect in their pristine, picture-perfect community. But it's small. It's petty. I'm used to it. Then I see it. Karen walks to the end of her driveway, peeks over the hedge that separates our yards, and then, as if she's spotted something too offensive to ignore, she turns sharply. I see her mouth the words. I'm calling the cops. I freeze. I'm still holding the coffee mug, but I can feel the warmth slip away, replaced by the sudden chill of something I can't quite place. It's a small thing, but I can already feel it. The whisper of something bigger building beneath the surface. Something's coming. And it's going to get ugly. The phone rings, pulling me from my thoughts. I don't have to check the caller ID. I know it's Karen. She never calls unless it's to complain about something trivial. Maybe it's the boat again, maybe something else. Hello. I answer, keeping my tone neutral. Mr. Jenkins. Karen's voice is sharp, brittle, like glass about to shatter. I'm calling to inform you that your boat is in violation of HOA rules. It's an eyesore and it's taking up too much space. I press the palm of my hand against my forehead, trying to hold back the frustration that's starting to bubble up. Karen, it's a small boat. It's not in the way. It's on my property. That's beside the point, she snaps. It's just not acceptable. I've already spoken with the other neighbors and several of them agree with me. It's not just about the space, it's about the principle. We can't have people in this neighborhood treating their property like that. I exhale slowly, but the irritation is still there. I'll look into it. But I'm not going to move it unless there's a real issue. Her laugh, cold and thin, crackles through the phone. Well, you'll be hearing from the HOA. They'll be contacting you shortly. It's only a matter of time. Before I can respond, she hangs up, the line going dead with a finality that lingers in the air. I lower the phone, staring at it for a moment. There's something off about the whole conversation, something more than just her usual complaint. I can't put my finger on it yet, but the weight of her words, her tone, tells me this isn't just about a boat. I walk outside, trying to shake off the feeling in my chest, but it's hard to ignore. Karen's there again, this time standing on her front porch, her arms crossed tightly over her chest as she watches me from behind her sunglasses. Her stance is rigid, like she's waiting for something. Waiting for me to make a move. I glance at the boat. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing that justifies this level of attention. The neighbors across the street are whispering again, exchanging glances as I notice Karen's husband, Greg, standing by the mailbox shaking his head. I'm used to the looks, but it still stings every time. I take a step toward my truck, but just as I'm about to get in, I see Karen walk briskly down her driveway. She's holding something in her hand, a piece of paper. Her eyes lock onto me, and for a brief moment, I wonder if she's going to say something else, maybe throw out another accusation. Mr. Jenkins, she calls out, her voice too loud, too harsh. You really should take better care of your property. People are starting to talk. I don't want to have to escalate this. I pause, my fingers curling around the door handle. Something about her posture, the way she stands, the words she uses, they all feel like a threat wrapped in civility. I've been in enough situations to know when someone's hiding something behind a mask of politeness. But I don't have the proof, not yet. As I drive away, I can't shake the feeling that I've just crossed some invisible line. Something is building and I don't know how far it'll go. I just know that it's not about the boat anymore. It's about something else. Something deeper, darker, and I'm about to find out what it is. Karen Wilkins isn't just complaining about a boat. He's targeting me. And for reasons I'm only beginning to understand, I don't think it's going to stop until I'm out of here.